See if the stream's stable. Looks like it is. Awesome. I love my internet. It's going out for like 10 minutes. Cool, cool, cool. Gotta love it. We back, we back. Looks like that's fine. Where's my lid? Where is my lid? Awesome. Now instead of having 2 VODs, we're going to have 3 VODs. Woohoo! Awesome. All right, give people some time to get back in here. Give people a couple of minutes. Damn, what a like shit time for that to go out too. Right before potentially something big and huge. Oh, BloodThunder needs to come back. Yeah. Anytime internet goes out, that goes down. Cool. Is the Stream Elements bot back? It is. Cool. Bum 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 ba-dum. Let me close out of this. Close out of that. Do a little bit of this. Okay. I think we might be good to go. Just I gotta let it go. We gotta mentally just forget about it. Just get back into the game.
Chosen priestess enters the monastery, and she's given your power and becomes the new queen.
I don't know exactly where my internet cut out and you guys stopped seeing stuff, but
Many have given up their souls.
As soon as I noticed, I stopped it.
Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Vessels. It's not transferring power, it's transferring a soul. All these queens, they're all you, Himiko.
Whoa.
First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam.
Time to beat up a statue.
Or you're not getting her.
That was kind of
Sam.
anticlimactic.
A vessel for the queen's soul. I've got to stop this madness.
Boop. I don't know what the other way went to. Probably should have gone that way. All my guns are like fully upgraded. I just need to buy the stuff. Oh, point of no return. Okay. Let's get this then.
A Satsuma porcelain vase. Probably early Edo period.
Oh, she said vase and not vase or vase. I don't think I can buy anything. The bows are $650. These are all hundreds. Okay. Well, I think I'm check all my guns real quick. Yeah, I'm good to go. Whoa. Ooh. Gonna fight on this bridge. Be a cool spot to fight.
No, please! Laura! Why are you doing this, Matthias?
Do you think that you're the hero, Lara? Everything I've done, I did to survive. How many lives have you taken to do the same?
That's a fair point.
There are no heroes here. Only survivors.
Himiko's dangerous, Matthias. She's angry, she's vengeful, and she has real power.
A mere mortal
makes compelling points. You can jump through the fire.
I have to find another way up.
What's the point of giving you scrap if it's the point of no return where you can't use scrap anymore? Assuming there's no more campfires. Seemed a bit odd. Giant bell. Nice. Whoa.
Lara, watch out! Those bastards are heading your way. We did everything we could to slow them down.
Thanks, Reyes. Get to the boat.
Well, see, they just jumped over the fire.
We're not leaving without you. We'll be waiting.
The fuck? They just easily jumped over the fire. Why can't I jump over the fire? Whoa. Why, thank you. Yeah, I mean, once we've done all the work, then she has to change her heart. She's like, yeah, it's a good plan. Not you've, you know, taking care of everything on your own. Wait, there's a fire. It just means you can't fast travel is the reason? Okay. Sure. I guess. The other way, other way, other way. Sure is nice, none of this is hitting me.
Oh, great queen! Through the trials, I have brought you the vessel.
The VS.
Pour forth and return to this mortal coil. Pour forth and be reborn! Fall forth and awaken!
Oh god. Generic. Whoa.
Oh god, I have to get to her.
Where'd you come from?
Keep her back!
Okay, let me use a gun. Blast it. Yeah, I thought he'd give me my movement back before I could, fight things. Sounds like he's behind me. Oh, hello. What? There's a craggy wall. Well, not craggy wall, but a scrambled wall. Wait, that's the next game. Oh, now I can climb the wall. Sure. He got squished. You know, now that I think about it, the voice actor for Lara Croft sounds a lot like Vivian from Legendary. Is there? Maybe. That'd be a hell of an upgrade in rolls. I mean, downgrade. Whoa. Whoa. There's some bad Juju Magumbo going down over there. What's the guy on the right shooting at? Oh, that guy, maybe? Nice. Does he not care about the napalm? classic hit him in the backstrat. Dodged him. Oh baby, we're Dark Souls now. Mash it. Bah. Ew, that animation did not look great. 100 XP. Really? For killing him, we get 100 XP? That's it? The fuck? Look at those toes. Blast, blah, 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 blah. Whoa. Defending. I'm defending. Hey, I didn't get to do that. The dualies. Should have held him sideways. Whoa, she's got 2 guns. Nice. I'll become the queen. Whoa. Ooh, pretty fireworks. And then the wind stops. And then the eagles fly in. Oh, wait.
Oh, Sam. Thank God.
Laura.
I'm here. You're safe now. It's okay. It's okay. You saved me. I knew you would. I made you a promise. Let's get you home.
So beautiful. I was wondering the same thing. I was like, I don't know how you get down from up here. But the eagles are going to show up, give us a ride. Oh, that mountain seemed a lot taller. And like magic, here we are. Woohoo!
There's Laura. She's got Sam. She did it.
Yeah, fuck you, Reyes. What'd you do? Nothing.
I think she's going to be okay.
What happened up there?
You wouldn't believe me if I told
It's
you.
over. We can go.
And my camera died again. Sweet.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
That also happened when my internet went out. Glad that's happening. I've had so many tech issues today. I'm fucking over it, dude. My PC like literally froze before the stream, and then internet goes out and camera.
For years,
Fuck.
I resented my father, doubted him like the rest. But he was right about so much. I just wish I could tell him that now. There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry. I need to find answers.
I need to rise. Day unknown, 6:15 a.m. It's really bright for being 6:15 a.m. Sheesh.
Making me waffles before her ballet class.
Need anything? Don't really know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
I'm not going home.
Gonna rise. Fuck, she didn't say it. A survivor is born. Whoa. 1100 XP. Oh my god. I definitely need. We hope you have enjoyed playing Tomb Raider. We have worked our hardest to bring you the best game we possibly could make. Thank you for taking the time to complete our game. Whoa. I'm gonna turn off webcam then. Fuck it. I'll fix it in a minute. Ask for a shower. Oh, you just jump in the water. Oh, they got all the photos. Oh my god. Are they gonna have a photo for everybody? It's a lot of photos. Nice. Pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. I was kind of expecting that like boss fight at the end there to be earlier on in the game, and then for there to be like more bigger, badder boss fights, or like have the last boss fight be like somewhat of a puzzle mechanic sort of thing. I look forward to what happens in Rise. No, we'll start Rise tomorrow. We'll just do some Prey Rando runs for the rest of the night. So spooky. Stone Cold Steve Austin made the game. Whoa. Oh, the additional support no good photos? What the fuck? I got scamazed. Music's so dramatic. More photos. Yeah, damn. Fucking. Part 3 is just gonna be 20 minutes. Ugh, that's annoying. I really should have my second PC up to just record everything. It's just so much of a hassle. I had to fucking edit it anyways. You hate to see it. More photos. The guy on the left is like real happy. Jeez. QA testers single player. Overall completion percent. I feel like it's a pretty decent amount. Got all the weapon upgrades. Well, collected all of them. I feel like I got a lot of the lore stuff. I'm gonna say a nice 69% maybe. Just like off the top of my head, I think that's probably what I got. Hugo van der Heijden. That's a hell of a name. Jason Graves. I know that name, don't I? Jason Graves do a lot of video game music tracks. I think I know that name. Got 79%. Nice. I mean, it's like 10% over nice, but still nice. Extreme Edge Team. What a badass name. Yeah, I'm part of the Extreme Edge Team. We're extreme. Special thanks. official Tomb Raider fan site. Sheesh. There's really that many Tomb Raider fan sites? God damn. Oh, they spelled universe wrong. Tomb Raider universe. Oh my god. Tomb Raider forums. Oh my god. E3 2020. 2012. I can't read. That'd be pretty cool if all those fans. Nah, fuck the fans. We do what we want. Whoa, why is that guy's name not alphabetical order? It goes from the P's to the K, back to P? To Johnson? What? Who fucked up putting that in alphabetical order? Oh, they didn't even use transparency on Quazzle. You can see the gray between the letters. What the fuck? Scuffed. It's all scuffed. The reveal. 79%. Sheesh. It's like we're twinsies. You got 79%. I got 79%. Oh my god. Screenshot. Nice. There's a storm. Oh, I just, okay. You go so fast, you just don't get any sounds. Nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, like I said, we'll start Rise tomorrow. I'm gonna fix my webcam, then we'll do some Prey rando runs for the rest of the night. Probably get like 2 in, possibly. Prey randomizer. And the first part, what we streamed last night, the first 7 hours, will go up on YouTube tomorrow, and then now parts 2 and 3 will go up on Friday. Part 3 being, you know, the last 20 minutes. Do that, blah, blah, blah. Get 79% on Rise, sheesh. Alright, let me get Prey randomized. To the trash. Alright, click install that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Where is Prey? There it is. Okay. Let's see if I can get my webcam back and not frozen. Hey. Oh my god. Streamer has one of them faces. Oh, I need live split up for a timer. Also, for anyone that was here the other night when we were doing some pretty random stuff, there was a possibility I could have actually finished that one seed that I thought was super soft locked by interacting with Doll instead of going after Casper. So if that ever happens again, I gotta look into the Doll quest line instead. To potentially get around that. Potentially. Delete this, delete that. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think so. All right. Let's play the game.
Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
2032. So I think I'm still facing encoding overload issues with this game. I need to tweak settings somewhere. I'll try to do that tonight after I'm done streaming. Unless it gets real bad, then we'll adjust it on the fly. Oh, God, it's freaking out. I don't need any of that trash. What we got? What we got? Spare part. Some apples. Ooh, we got trash all around us. Not what you want to see.
In some ways, I wonder if
Whoa.
it's worse than the Typhon. Careful. I've updated your transcribe with the map of the station to help you.
Never mind. What we got? So tree looking like hacking 3, 2. Ooh. That's not great. Okay, we need 13 for at least one of them. 20 for both. Repair. Oh my God, these are not great. This might be the worst set of neuromod trees I've seen. Gotta really hope neuromods are either not needed, which is almost never the case, or we just get a ton of them.
Morgan, did you hesitate? At all?
That might just be like common ground loot, actually. I don't know. Oop, okay, well we got 3. That's like, sure. I don't know if it's a good sign or not. I think so. Bananas. Gun, shotgun shell fabrication plan. Oop. Okay, climb up here, thank you.
If you plan on fabricating what you need to stay alive, that's a good choice.
Say guts. No, arboretum. Ooh, okay. Straight into the old arbo. Okay. Are we gonna be at the guts entrance or the bridge entrance? Let's see. We are at the bridge. Let's run over, unlock the exterior, grab the key card. Then we'll go check the elevator. Loot all of that. Head over, see if we have crew quarters spawned in the proper place or not.
I think it would help.
Okay, do
still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
You left yourself a message. Would you like to listen to it?
No.
We can't take the chance of these things getting off the station. What do you see in the glass?
No? Like what?
But we've had to seal the main door to protect ourselves. Get up to the catwalk. We'll get you inside.
I thought we were done.
Not the best in a fight. But at least Al got a few of them. We shouldn't talk about them. Not without your brother present.
Ooh, 9mm bullets, nice recycler charge, cool.
Then he trapped you inside deep storage. But if scanning the coral will grant you access to Alex's arming key,
Coral.
then perhaps it's the best course. Probably for the best. You won't know what you're getting into until it's too late.
There's never like anything in these. Okay. Let's go see if the elevator's flipped. If we can get early access to the elevator, that'd be really nice. Which means it's probably flipped. Yep, it is indeed flipped. Okay. So we gotta find life support. We'll run out. We'll go check crew quarters and hardware labs are swapped. If they are, I'm gonna peek my head into hardware labs and grab some stuff. If they're not, then fuck crew quarters. We're not going in there. Yeah, I'll check up here. These neuromods seem to be in the grounds loot table. Need to really explore. Ooh, 4 recycler charges. Nice. Alright. Flipped. So let's pop in here real quick. I'm not going to bother with the quest line. Because we'd have to come back here anyways. If we had to do the keycard quest line, then we should try to find life support to use the elevator. Because that'd make it really, really quick. We could always come back and do it with the scan, potentially. Oh, it's also in body spawns, huh? Okay, maybe it's in the rare spot for that. Oh, glue gun isn't. How much is necropsy? Oh my god, everything's so stupidly expensive in this run. Why is everything so stupidly expensive? There he is. Nothing.
Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
Yeah, that's always the same. Interesting. I probably should have opened that door before I... it doesn't matter. Is there a better way to do this jump? Looking for them neuromods. Where are they at? You got anything for me, buddy? Nah, I don't really care. You can stay put. Ooh, shotgun. Hey. Got myself one of them shotguns. Okay. I think it's about time we leave Hardware Labs. Got some knowledge out of it. Got some supplies, which you always like to see. We're good. I'm gonna assume that the Guts entrance is either gonna be Guts, whether it's, you know, vanilla spawn or one of the other three, or it's gonna be something that then connects me to Guts, like passing through cargo bay, something like that. What kind of monster we got down here? Oh, is this a regular mimic? Okay, that's offline. Doesn't spawn down here? Really? Shuttle bay. Well, this has to be the bottom entrance. Otherwise, it soft locks. Pretty sure.
Microgravity detected.
Yeah. Okay.
After the attempted
Is
assassination of Kennedy,
really gonna soft lock me here? No, we're
departure, the U.S. pays
We're
for the
fine.
rights to use Kletka
Okay,
as a
those can have
testing
neuromods.
facility. This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neural
The amount of
modification.
recycling charges is a little insane. Okay. Oh my god, how many do I have? 19? Alright then. I don't think there's really much in here. Yeah, no, I don't want an area map. No, thank you. I guess this could, yeah, I was gonna say, I guess it could take me to lobby. But which lobby entrance? This is about to get real stupid real fast. Yeah. Okay. Well, I need to go check what door is open over here.
Warning, reactor detonation in T-minus 20 minutes. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility.
Like if this isn't Guts, we're gonna soft lock.
Both Alex and Morgan felt you were worth the risk.
Guts, okay. there's a very high likelihood that we're going to need the key card, but we'll do that when we have to do the coral scan. Depends on what's at the bottom of the lobby. And I could go check by getting the key card stuff, but I'm just gonna use process of elimination by checking everything else first. Okay, far end goes to the lobby. What you got for me, buddy? It's the run of fabrication plans. Fortunately, that doesn't really mean much. We might also not get a glue gun this run.
What's happening? Don't let them do this to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check up here. Being a little bit more thorough with my searching than I would like to be, just because I need a stupid amount of neuromods right now. Like, more than likely at least 20 guaranteed to beat the game. Okay, there's one actually give me the stuff. Nope. Wanna do that.
Warning. Tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you're having trouble, ask 3. This is a
How many neuromods am I up to? 12?
message.
Okay.
Microgravity engaged. Magnetosphere activated. Air supply system repaired. Stand by for oxygenation.
This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neuromodification.
Ooh, eat up, eat up. It's gonna shock me. Oh, it didn't shock me.
Consciousness is a fundamental force that exists everywhere to one degree or another. The decompression occurred due to a detonation in the cargo bay. You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. That is correct, Dr. Igwe. I was intended to act autonomously for as long as possible to assist Morgan.
I wish when you picked up a open upgrade kit, you could just use it right there. There might be a way to do it. What I really don't want to see at the moment's power plant. This is gonna be psychotronics. Okay, cool. That's offline too. Okay, all of the recyclers are just offline today. Which is perfectly fine because I have a million recycling grenades. The only reason I don't want to see power plant at the moment is because I don't have mobility 2 and I don't have a glue gun. Which makes getting out of reactor like just the worst thing in the world. Is it broken?
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Yeah, I'll check it. What do you got?
I'll meet you there.
A lemon.
Won't get into deep storage without Danielle Show's voice.
Yeah, I could have jumped through there. Yeah, well. Got some anti-rad for the power plant. Cool. Arguing with the glorified desktop.
The station is overrun with Typhon. People are dead because of his decisions. I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he admired you. Unfortunate. The apartment complex is locked down. Try the balcony.
There's nothing left to talk about. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. This isn't going to keep the world safe. All I want is to have my sister back so we can finish what we started.
Oh, they're like actually all offline.
I broke your arm when I found out. I regret that now. But I'm still not fond of you messing with my stuff.
What a guy.
Enough! I'm coming out.
I'm coming up. I want the world to know.
You insisted I prevent your departure under these conditions. She hid her condition to work aboard Talos 1. When you found out, she should have been sent back to Earth.
Yeah, I wish you could do that. Damn it. Not worth it at this point, but hey, whatever.
Me to sabotage the neuromods in the event she became trapped in the simulation. And I followed her orders.
Alex tripped an emergency override, so you won't be able to use the elevator yet.
Oh, yeah, the rare generator.
To the outside are no good either.
That's like the,
By the way, Morgan, that trick you pulled in the power plant killed the station's magnetic shielding.
Okay. This is actually fun. I don't feel like running back through psychotronics. I'll just go this way. This should be at the bottom of the lobby. Hey. Alright, we do not need the keycard quest. Boo-doo-doo-boo. Ow. Ouchies. I'm gonna run up to the office still, though, to see if I can find some extra neuromods. A used cigar. Classy. Oh my god. What a return on investment. Kidding me?
Your brother is determined to keep you aboard the station.
Okay, what we got? Anti-rads, sweet. Alright, yeah, I don't have a... the juice. Woo! That's what it was like. So go back up, take guts to the other entrances. See what those are. How many neuromods? 17. Ow. I don't know if mobility 1 would be enough to get me out of power plant on its own. So we're still missing power plant, bridge, life support, cargo bay. Interesting.
Transstar personnel are requiring repair soon.
I think both of these have to dead end. One's going to dead end at the bridge, one's going to dead end at power plant. Okay. That really simplifies things. Biggest problem right now is how to deal with power plant.
Warning, trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
I will assist you.
Ooh, nice. Good finds. Cargo bay. Okay. So I'm pretty sure both these entrances have to dead end. One's the bridge, one's the power plant. And just whether you have to pass through this stuff. Cargo bay and life support both on the table. Is that open? That is open. Sweet. Aha, this is the juiced up container right here. Ooh, and a medkit? I don't know why. Like, seeing a medkit feels really rare in Rando. Oh! Speaking of rare, that's a nightmare. Oh, bob and weave. Bob and weave. That's a 3% chance to happen. Well, let's hope this is the bridge. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Actually, let's hope it's life support. Aha, life support. Ooh, oh, actually, this could be super memey. Uh-oh. This is bottom life support. Oh boy. Please be top, please be top, please be top. Fuck. Alright, please have the elevator working. I don't think it is. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I have 21. I need it 13 to get that. How much is mobility 2? Of course, it's fucking 13 as well. The problem is mobility 2 doesn't even get me up this. What repairs costs? They ain't no way. Oh man. Why is life support? It gotta suck here. Oh, it's repaired too. Fuck. not okay, but we'll do this play. One, you can't with just regular jumping. Mobility 2 would let you jump between it, but the top one, the very top of the shaft, needs glue, even with mobility 2. That's why it's a pain. Very top section, for whatever reason, is just taller than every other little section. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I always forget exactly where to turn on power, but power is just right here at the start. Coming in here to hopefully find just an absolute treasure trove of neuromods, which is probably not the case. All right, killing phantoms is just so good. You spend 4, maybe 5 shotgun shells, and then you get a whole pack back. Necropsy. Everything's so expensive. I might have to buy that though, and then hope hacking isn't super required. Yeah, but the problem with this is it's blocked off. You have to have the neuromod for it. But with Rando, hacking 1 is almost 100% required at all times to beat the seed, and that's 13. Oh man. 12. Okay, I can almost afford it, so I think we'll be fine. Well, it takes the place of where the extra Typhon organs would usually be. Like, all Typhon are gonna have one extra thing that you can't get unless you have this upgrade. Glue gun's absolutely worth it though. What do I want to drop? Let's drop that shit. So at least, oh, I mean, medkit's kind of not that important. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Okay. Well, still really want to find a bunch of neuromods. It's like hacking 1's almost usually always required, because there's so many terminals that you have to interact with, and chances of one of them being locked is so high, at least. 4 can be required. Which would also just take a whole bunch of neuromods in this run for whatever reason. Of course, there's just nothing here. Okay.
No echoes. That's a negative.
Of 90 shots.
Checking 3, 6, 3.
Propulsion. I mean, okay. Equip that, I guess. Bananas. They didn't even drop anything? Oh, is he still alive? Oops. Alright, well. Now the only problem is climbing up here with just a glue gun still pretty bad. Can I drop anything? Wow. Ouchies. It's way too high. Okay. Oops. Wondering why I'm not doing this on the inside. It's because just glue climbing on the inside is fucking horrendous. One reason to climb on the inside is to use mobility. Can I, like, not fall off when I turn around like 2 degrees? Hello? Yeah, glue climbing's not really super fun. What? What just pushed me off? The fuck? Oh. Hello? Maybe that'll work. Alright. Let me go see what this even is. It is the bridge, so we come down here at the end of the game. Okay. Come here, buddy. Phantoms are super worth killing in this. Harder jumps than Jump King. Oh my god. Let's go get the elevator working, and then I need to go back in the guts. Because the other entrance should be...
Assisting Alex is not part of my directives, Dr. Heatway. My priorities are Earth safety, the safety of most personnel on this station, and Morgan. Calvino probably has a key card. You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster. Please be careful.
It wouldn't have been a bad idea to just take the elevator to lobby and then go in the guts that way, so I didn't have to both fall down without dying and then also run past the nightmare. But hey, I think technically if I survive this, it's faster. I never usually look in there because I don't know how to actually get in there. But when I'm looking for stuff, I should look everywhere. Alright. So if you didn't know, and pray, if you grab onto a ledge or like hit a slope surface, when you fall you don't take any damage. Doesn't matter the height. Super convenient.
Burn trauma detected. Warning, trauma detected. Seek medical.
Trauma detected. Woo, hello. I have glue now so I can get out of power plant, but it's still awful getting out of power plant with just glue. I love mobility so much. Just can't buy it.
Warning, burn trauma detected.
Where's that dead body? There he is. I'll take the bananas. Sure. Why not? Yeah. Unless I completely forgot an area, this should be that power plant. Okay. So we definitely do not need the key card. That's great. I still need a lot of neuromods. We can check what's left in hardware labs. Unless I need hacking 4, I should be fine. But there's always the possibility. Yeah, we're 10 neuromods. I should be able to find 3. There's 1. Okay, at 11. Part. I don't really want to waste too much glue. I'm just gonna jump in this corner. Oh. Oh, this guy already fell down. There's a decent chance I find a neuromod down in the, like, reactor room. On the shelf. Could also find one on this guy. Oh, wait. This doesn't open. Oh, right. I knew there was a reason I fell down the floor at the start. That makes sense. Okay. Damn, not off him. Okay. So I don't actually know what's down here. Just for the sake of things, I'm gonna check this out today. I don't know if there's any loot you can find or not. Does not look like it. Yes, I don't even know what this room's for. I just found it the other day when we were doing runs. And neuromod on the table.
Getting here from power
and table, I mean shelf.
Life support has become a place that is very hazardous.
Alright, we got 12.
Say another word, and I swear I will shoot you.
Got waiting one more.
Warning, reactor initialization interrupted.
It actually would have been really bad if
Reactor initialization complete.
that was locked, which it can be. I didn't even think about that.
Initiate antipathy. Decontamination completed successfully.
Well,
Reactor initialization complete. Systems restored. DVM undocking procedure initiated. Voice recognized. Access granted. This launch aborted. Please stand clear.
there is a chance at this point that I don't need hacking.
Paraplexis. I'm even seeing the spots now. You were right. Even if I could get my booster shots from my office.
Anti-rads. I know I have some. They're there.
Not have let you anywhere near me.
Percent oxygen depleted.
Routing auxiliary power.
Okay.
Server not responding. Please contact engineering support in deep storage. 4, 5.
If you're here about the main lift, I think we can bypass the lockdown. Morgan, forget the booster shots. The office is sealed. Just leave it.
Reactor
Focus
access,
on the reactor, and we can
same
get
thing.
through this. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me.
It's over. I know. Wait until you see what's on the inside.
Is that a better... Oh, my God. Wait. Might have just learned something. If this is true, this is huge for me. Oh my God. Let's get me all the way up. Oh, it gets you here. Not quite all the way up. Okay. That's still a better way up here, though. I think. No, it's the same. Okay. I thought that... I hate operators being here. Just kind of... Jump here. Is there a way up that doesn't require glue? I'd really just like to find one. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think there is.
Scan shows a distal radial fracture. Left arm.
Okay, you can go here. Not die. Oh my God. I think this might work. Okay. So then, yeah, I'd want to come on this side if I don't have mobility or anything. Usually this is like electrified though. You can do a little back and forth hop. Okay, sweet. So I actually am getting the power plant a lot nowadays with like out mobility and potentially a glue gun, so I just wanted to make sure it was possible.
She didn't make it, but she'll probably have her card on her. Is that Morgan's workstation? And the
That it's
fabricator?
really nice to know.
8 p.m.
I really want to see that's beatable without spending, like, without buying any neuromods. Okay, from here. Go back to... Okay. We're just gonna take guts all the way down to Arboretum. Oh, well, oh no. Say Shuttle Bay would stop me, but I got the key card for Shuttle Bay, so that's fine. Yeah, we also have Propulsion Gen 1, so we get through guts faster, which is awesome. Makes this a much better play. Could have gone back through like the cargo bay and life support to take the elevator in lobby. Or actually from life support, right? Not lobby. It's all good. Whee! Oh yeah, that's hella fast.
Warning, trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
And what I really don't want to see is hacking 4. It's not the end of the world because I just need like one more neuromod for that. And we can easily find one more neuromod. There might even be one in the office. Oh wait, this is... Oh, right, okay. Well, this works out still. You know what? I'm gonna kill him. Give me some ammo back, please. Thank you. 21. Oh my god. Love it. Love to see it. I haven't checked this over here yet. Three asteroid fragments, huh? Cool. Well, yeah, the problem is, like anything, like all the terminals can be locked, even ones that by default usually aren't locked. That's like the biggest issue. I think there's Alex's terminal is behind hacking 4 if it is locked, which can be. And then the only other one we have to deal with at the moment would be...
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a TIE film.
The one on the shuttle bay. Yeah, that's why hacking's like almost always required. Because there's so many terminals that are behind hacking 1 that we have to interact with. Especially if you have to do the General Access Keycard quest.
You have a 9 a.m.
Just getting all those coin flips to go your way is pretty much not going to happen.
A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans and Soviets working together on a research facility.
Spots. This is ground loot. Good chance there's a neuromod back here.
What will one day become Talos 1?
There is not. Yeah. There could still be one on his roof if needed. Let's go see.
Yeah. I wish you understood. I've bet the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you...
Did the math right. It's 13 for hacking 4. Yeah, it's the same either way. One more.
It's too late to stick our heads in the sand. We're committed now. Morgan?
There's one up here that'd be fantastic.
She's an asshole. The older version of you is a lot more
Blue.
interesting. I would like to introduce you at some point. For now, you should sit tight. Hard to tell from just a scan summary, but...
Okay.
Wait. What is... There's some kind of neural tripwire built into the coral. Have a seat. You might as well join me. Let's pretend we're still family. One last time while we watch all of our work go up in flames. I'm sure it'll be a sight.
Let's go see what kind of trees we got. Ow. Can you get away from me? Unless you have a neuromod, then you can be my friend. You got a neuromod for me? That's not even... Lemon peels. Okay, we got a junk tree. That's not a great sign. We got the materials plant. I like these. They always look cool. And they're really useful. Our bananas are 9mm bullets. We got a bullet tree. Sure, just grab all these up. Alright, we'll pop in the hardware labs. Grab what's left. Oh, we got a little food tree. Yeah. No neuromod tree, though. Shame. One day. I think the best tree I've gotten so far is still the Typhon Lore tree. That was really good. Really like that one. Alright. Yeah, there should be plenty of loot still in hardware labs to grab. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Hardware labs is just the best place to get loot. It's kind of broken. Now we're looking for one neuromod at the moment. I have a really bad feeling that I'm going to need to buy hacking 1 as well at some point. But for now... Oops. There's one. Alright, I'm gonna actually just look a little bit more. I could potentially need to buy hacking 1, so I want to be safe. And I don't want to have to come back here again. Oh my god. Calvino's little hidey hole probably has a good amount of, or a good chance of having a neuromod in it, but I'm not grabbing the keycard. It would take way too much work. I could make propulsion, just for the sake of it. Ow. Was that a phantom that shot me? Looked like a yellow burst. Oh no, it might be a weaver. Oh no, this is a phantom. Ouchies. Oh, there's a glue cannon back here. Wow. So there's just so much loot in fucking hardware labs. It is kinda crazy. Buy a Fanta drink. Ooh. What flavor of Fanta, though? Did I go check the back room? I mean, I'm already here. I might as well. It's kind of what I like. I've already come in here to check. I just found that one early, so. God damn, the recyclers. Orange? Orange Fanta? It looks more like a lemon. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that locker? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that locker was lootable. Interesting. Okay. This fabricator works, I'll make propulsion. If not, then I'm not gonna care. Okay, I don't care. Neuromod in the trash can. I'm just gonna assume there's not one up there. Check this room and then leave. Super worth. I think I might have gotten the 7. The backup 7. Okay, I definitely got the backup 7 now. Nice. Very nice. Worth. There is the potential I don't need it. But in rando, you kind of want to be a little safer. Like if this was a race, and I was racing against somebody, I would probably not have done that. It's gotten the 1 and got out, but just to beat the seed, yeah, I'll do it. Got 11, okay. I don't remember if the terminal at the ends can be hackable. If I get to the shuttle and I don't have to use it, then it's kind of okay to just go ahead and buy like mobility or something. How much is mobility 1? 2? Oh, yeah, fuck that. But something. Poltergeist. Ah! I mean, who's gonna parkour? How much work that is? Now we can get the Neuromod Fabricator. That's actually scared me for a second there. Thought there was something behind me.
Here's how it works.
I was gonna be pissed if there's a Neuromod in there. Forgot to loot this.
Stop you. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, because my big brother is paranoid.
They both look so angry.
Ineligible for assignment to Talos 1.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants. Not the real Morgan. Igor?
I mean, look at this. You have a 9 a.m. appointment.
Look at this.
You're not going to like what I have to say next.
Ow.
Alex won't like what I have to say next.
My computer. Another video. That's what this is all about. We'll talk. You never cease to impress me, Morgan.
I didn't like that at all.
Problem. January will help you make a new one. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know.
Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do. Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan.
The
What are
opposite
you
of
after?
safe.
Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar? We have
Michaela?
the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. I would never harm you, Morgan. Never. And then, you can have my arming key. I don't believe you want to use it anymore, but you can have it. Go on, it's yours. When I trashed your arming key, it was to keep you from making a huge mistake. We'll hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Nice work. Magnetosphere is doing its job again. Find a medical operator if you're feeling a little green around the gills. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature. More importantly, you'll be able to install Typhon-based neuromods. You'll be unstoppable.
Let's forget how long this part takes. Oh my god, it's the coral scanner. Coral detection. Oh my god, wait, I can buy all this stuff? Oh shit. Blah blah. Blah. Blah, there's so many things. Ah! Sure. Well, if the game wants to be really nice to me, when we go to deal with Casper, it's going to give us Neuromod Division. Neuromod Division or Exterior would be really great. Because they're both connected right to Arboretum. Exterior obviously is just right here, but Neuromod Division is the
Morgan, life signs for
or
all
bridge
crew
usually
in the
is.
cargo bay are non-existent. I can't reach anyone on their transcribes. Sorry, Commander Dahl wasn't bluffing. Operator, January. Last is the execute order issued from the bridge by the acting captain. Again, that's you. Morgan?
Just unload.
I've been wondering if it might be bothering you that you planned your own death. It's a lot to swallow.
Meet me back in the foyer.
I believe it was the time where your medical condition was discussed, Chief Engineer Ilyushin. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late. Your brother believes that version of you is the true Morgan. But why? Just because it came first?
Ow, the stun lock.
I'll stay.
Fuck are
The
you?
blast will
Get off me.
annihilate me. Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the
my God.
exit. I'll keep in contact. Chief Engineer Ilyushin. Morgan, I believe there may be a way to bypass Alex's lockdown and get you access to the main lift and external airlocks.
Atmosphere conditions. Suit packed.
There's something over there. Go on. Tell him.
Hell.
Can you hear us? Rejecting a new cell, spiking them up like an antivirus. Research topic available.
Hey, I forgot to mention. The crew might seem a little tense when you come in. Everyone's been putting in extra hours. Nothing to do with you, so don't worry. Well, that's all.
So pretty.
The view. You're making a mistake. Not the one I would have ever imagined you making, but I suppose that's the point. I'll join you on the bridge. Morgan, don't listen to that guy. He's an asshole. The older version of you is a lot more interesting. I would like to introduce you at some point. But now, you should sit tight. Would you stop that? I know many of you are frightened, angry. Perhaps you blame me for what's happened. Easy to say when it's not.
Okay. Go back up, interact with the thing, run down the shuttle bay, hope it's somewhere close. The one thing about if it's in psychotronics is we do have like direct access to guts from shuttle bay, and then psychotronics is directly connected to guts as well. It's annoying, but it's still like right there.
Reckless, but clever. It's good to see some things haven't changed.
I don't know. Don't think so.
Morgan.
I don't think they really care about anything.
Station just went dark. Whatever you're doing.
Good question though.
Stop.
I don't think I've ever tried.
You were so driven in the beginning.
I know the names of all the women who turned you down. Have you been able to put a tab on Morgan's transcribe? And when I go home, I will have this neuromod removed. Where did the time go? What?
What? Alright, I didn't make propulsion.
Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's gonna work.
So ready just to jump off.
You're in good hands. Nonsense, you're a machine.
I have 88 shotgun shells.
Morgan would never. You tricked him. Who programmed you? This fabrication plan is for the null wave device prototype you can see. Why are we making this video? Good. Send me your report at the end of the week. You better get in there before Bellamy gets impatient.
Yeah, shuttle bay, we're at the top. Ooh, well, okay. If remote manipulation costs like 1 or 2, we'll do this trick. Otherwise, I'll go up and do the thing. 9, yeah, it's gonna be real cheap. No, it is not. Okay.
Chief Illusion. Well, did you happen to find my room? It's not far from where you were.
I should probably figure out how to get in there.
My apologies. You are correct, and that was not my intention, but Dr. Yu, Morgan, it was an honor to work with you on Talos, and your brother.
Launch. The Titan are implacable. They cannot be reasoned with, nor
Let's go.
do we possess
More neuromods.
But that would make you, what? Juno?
Pretty cool.
No, that's an unpleasant thought. None
Clemens.
taken.
No, this one's so tall.
NCN-9s are not the same model or class. Their autonomic chips are rated far below Viceroy level. All except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you.
Those damn radios. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Help me finish this, Morgan. I've seen the board's contingency plans. You think I didn't know Dahl was coming? You got the data to confirm what you suspected.
No, you had 32 more.
A neural signal.
Not that I need more ammo, but
reaching to the stars. We're on the verge. Don't forget to wear your suit. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous.
How
I hope you
ridiculous.
still believe that. Morgan! Finally!
Oh, it's right there.
He wanted you to have some things. I'll keep them safe for you.
Yeah, so this can also require hacking.
The blood off
It's another hacking one terminal.
Come get them whenever you're ready. All right? I'll find you eventually. Sorry to hear that. Or maybe you just really want to kill me. Don't die a coward.
Biometric authentication.
There's still a lot of rooms that I've like never been in before that I'm not sure if it has like good loot or what kind of loot in there. We don't have to hack into this. We probably don't need hacking 1 then. I don't
Ideal site would
remember.
be the cargo bay. I'm going to give you to the count of 20 to get up here. You.
Where are we going? Going to Psychotronics, of course. Of course we are. Oh, wait, I need to be at the top one. Shit.
Lockdown engaged. Psychoscope user mismatch.
Wait, lobby. Okay. Right. That's right.
Where did something like that even come from?
What are you up to, Morgan? Sneaking around like a rat. On again. The constant neuromod cycling has left a porridge sloshing around in your skull. Progress on the rest. Oh, here's another one. An order signed by your brother, authorizing
Probably like a 130. Still good. Yeah, Psychotronics is at the end of
Dying. Good thinking. You'll be ready for a medical emergency.
Actually, Psychotronics is like completely vanilla, but it's flipped. Now I think about it. So the 2 entrances it has are both
Frank,
where you normally enter Psychotronics.
these pods. Maybe if you got me one of those fancy
That's kind of funny.
helmets from Psychotronics, that'll speed things up. Where do you suppose they came from? It just made another one of those things, like it pulled it right out of Enoch's corpse. I'll take that as a compliment.
Woo, going so
expected
fast.
to exert myself more. Ah well, no one told me you'd be on my side. There's hardly anyone left for me to kill.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 33%.
Okay, this is
Attention. This
gonna be
is
a bit obnoxious the way we gotta do this
emergency.
end route, but it works.
Magnetosphere activated. Air supply system repaired. Stand by.
Commander, we found the access panel.
So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna deal with Casper. We're gonna go back in the lobby, take the elevator to Arboretum, deal with Dahl. Go back down the elevator to lobby, take Guts over to Psychotronics once again, because we don't have the key card. And then from Psychotronics, we're gonna go back in to lobby, take the elevator down to life support, and then that's the bridge connection. That's what we gotta do. Assuming the elevator doesn't spawn a nightmare. If the elevator spawns a nightmare, then we're gonna be running around quite a bit more.
This is Casper. Morgan, you sighted. I repeat, Morgan, you sighted. Ghost job intercept.
Oh, that didn't kill him? Shit. Recycler is almost always enough to kill Casper.
Searching access patterns within the last 3 hours. Progress estimate, 63%.
Maybe I just missed the throw.
Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station? Check your computer. I'm sending you a gift.
It's a shame I can't just deal with the null wave thing here. Yeah, this has worked out. It's worked out just fine. So actually getting the keycard quest wouldn't be like that much slower in this run. The only downside to it would be the cutscenes, watching all the videos. But we already went into hardware labs, already made propulsion. I mean, could use the keycard to get down the psychotronics a bit easier.
But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep.
So if I use the elevator at the end, and there's a nightmare on it, then we'll just run through guts. It'll be too much slower. There shouldn't be anything stopping us from beating the seed at this point, and not slow it down too much either.
I have to admit, I'm disappointed with our parents.
Really? Yo, thanks for pushing me off, you dang nerd. God damn it. So I don't even know if getting over here, like, really helps. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, he's on the other side. Shit. Yeah, it's fine.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator?
Is that a joke? I wonder if you're fast enough, you can just shock him there. Whoa.
I think you know.
He just doesn't care what's going on right now.
Run. Run.
Alright, buddy. Sure. I'll get right on that whole running thing. You got it. Run away. Run. Yeah, I think we'll do one more after this. This one went pretty smooth, pretty fast.
It confirms what I thought. The neuromod extraction process leaves
I got so
no
confused
trace
for a second
of
there.
former memories, even particularly strong ones. Technically, I only ensured it was blank. Simmons performed the install, though he was unaware. Morgan, to be fair, I was not aware this was part of my directives until the moment you used the arming keys.
Nice work, Morgan. Scanning now. The looking glass screens are terminals for the most part. The heavy processing happens remotely in
Deep storage. Oh my god.
Warning, burn trauma detected.
Time to fly back through guts. Whee! No, I didn't have to close. Almost done broke my legs. My poor little fish stick legs. Was there a neuromod floating here the whole time? Give me that. I think there's a pretty good shot. I don't need hacking one. But I'm gonna keep the neuromods just in case. Just in case the very last terminal needs it. I think that is a possibility. I don't know why that would be any different from the others.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed. Every neuromod takes a snapshot of your brain and models what it would look like if you learned something new. Then it makes those changes. Billions of connections, remapped in a matter of minutes. All made possible by our friends from outer space.
This fabricator should be working, and we should have plenty of materials, otherwise I'll just throw some recycling grenades and we'll be good. Yep. Oh yeah, plenty of supplies.
Should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. Damn it.
Oh, that's a mimic. There's also like the entirety of psychotronics here. I can always loot. Like there's the morgue, there's the top half. If I ever need supplies. Like my biggest source of supplies is hardware labs, obviously, because it's fucking juiced. But if that doesn't pay out, then I don't really have a backup, just kind of stuff along the way. Psychotronics would probably be a pretty good bet.
Commander Dahl, on the other hand, has no intention of rescuing anything except the secrets aboard this station.
I think the bridge actually has a lot of stuff in it.
Keep moving. Access
If there's not tons of monsters as well. Like, not super sure on that. No. All of the, like, the big quest items are in their vanilla spots as of now. Alright, Nightmare, are we going back to Guts? Like, I believe at the moment all the key cards are in their normal spot. Okay. Oh. This spawns something that does not exist. Or it like clipped through the floor. I think this is like an etheric phantom if this happens. Okay. So that's okay. We'll go here and then I'll have to report that to Shaping the Glass. Yeah, the way the random loot works is all of like the key quest items are where they should be. The psychoscope's where it's at. All the fabrication plant or the
only take a few seconds
stuff off Alex is always on Alex.
Lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1.
But everything else is just it's not like 100% random. This game works on loot tables. And so the type of loot that you get from any individual thing is pulled from the table of that same type. So if you kill a mimic, you're always going to get the mimic's loot table, and that itself is randomized. So if you kill one mimic and you get a neuromod, a pistol, and then some junk, right? Then when you kill another mimic, you're going to get either a neuromod, a pistol, or some junk. It's not going to be separate every time. That's why when I find out where neuromods spawn, what loot table they're on, then I go for that kind of drop to see if they spawn there. So if I know it's floor loot, then I'm going to look at a lot of floor spawns. If I know it's a mimic, then I'm going to kill a bunch of mimics. is kind of the way we did a lot of stuff in Moon Crash as well. Like the anti-rads are super important in that, so you have to know exactly where all the medical drops are. So, honestly, besides just knowing how the ship can connect, the biggest thing about Randomizer is knowing what kind of loot tables there are and where they spawn. I think the only way to mix it up is if you could connect each item to a random separate table itself. Make it like really random. But apparently the mod maker Shaping the Glass is working on a way to like switch up where keycards spawn, which would definitely mix with the progression. Which would be really scary. that would change things up quite a bit. And with messing with some ship connectivity stuff as well. Okay, this should go into life support. Oh man, I gotta do that climb back up again. Fuck. What I might have to do in the future is pop my head in the bridge and see if the terminal is accessible or not. Because I don't think I have the stuff to buy mobility 2. I might have enough, but I don't want to spend my neuromods getting there and then realize I need hacking 1. Yeah, the problem is I don't know where a lot of the like random key cards are. I know where the ones I need are, and then like a few others. If I decided to like look for every known body, I would need a lot more practice with this game, which I'm fine with doing. It's scary. Yeah, at least all my glue's still where it should be. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad if I already have the glue in place. Hippos. Alright. Okay, 132-ish. Cool. We don't need hacking here, then I definitely could have not explored all the hardware labs, or just use this to buy mobility 2. Oh, did I not do the thing? Fuck. Oh, that's unfortunate what just happened. God damn it. So what happened is I did that, and then we went up the elevator, and we got soft lock, so I reloaded. And then that reloaded save, I didn't go back and do it again. God. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, not a 132 anymore. Wow. Big sad. Big sad energy. Boo doo boo boo doo doo boo. Boo doo boo 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 doo boo. I got that. Yeah, we gotta go down the. Oh man. This ship layout is actually pretty nice in terms of being able to remember where everything is. Sometimes I go to like one area and I completely forget how the other area is connected. Alright. Will I get shocked by lightning? Oh, yep. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we could get another soft lock Casper seed tonight, so I could try out the doll quest line. It's one of those things I could just do in a seed regardless. I don't have to do it. You know, why bother? I learned some good information this time around, though. Learned how to get through power plant without mobility or glue.
Warning, trauma detected. I don't anticipate you will need them, however.
I thought there was something else I learned. But I don't remember what that is.
Code user or entering examination area.
Typhon Lords might not affect those. I feel like they should have seen that.
No, nothing that interferes with memory formation.
Alright, now we can go.
Commander Dahl, on the other hand, has no intention of rescuing anything except the secrets aboard this station.
Keep moving.
Oh, no,
Access to
it
the
might
nuts
work,
is closed
actually.
off during experiments. Security protocol.
That might just do the thing. Oh, no, is it not even sub 140? No. I mean, if the elevator just didn't soft lock, this would have been like a lot faster. Still easily under 2 hours though. That's nice. That's kind of my like target goal as of right now. Just as long as runs are under 2 hours, even if things go really, really wrong, and I gotta like search for extra stuff, then I'm good. At least with the current settings. I feel like if the ship connectivity ever gets updated to include like the deep storage quest line, locking a random section, it's gonna get pretty sketchy. Like, I really want that, because it would just add another layer of randomness to the ship. But man, I could already see myself struggling with it.
Warning, trauma detected. Seek medical attention. Disintegrated circuit found. Instructions.
I could just imagine a seed where the Generax's keycard locks crew quarters. And like Hardware Labs is behind. Well, okay, no, that won't work. I was saying then deep storage locks hardware labs, but that would just soft lock. That's not something that would happen. But the survival thing, like the durability and breakable legs and shit like that, I'm not a huge fan of that. You can deal with it in Moon Crash, but I mean, for the most part, it just becomes really annoying. Squishy bone crunching. I mean, I kind of want to hear it. I was asking if there was a way to randomize sound effects, so like every time I like shot my pistol, for example, you'd hear the bone crunch. Something like that. You eat some food to hear gunshots go off.
I knew then, as I built.
The typhoon
360.
is spreading fast, Morgan.
Oh.
She won't last long without her medication. It's up to you if you want to help her. If not,
What?
you'll have to invent your own purpose.
Oh, you said that.
Or have none at all. I'm aware.
So where'd he go? It's a magic trick. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today.
I normally watch the ending, because it's all randomized voice line. It's funny, but we're gonna skip it on this one. We'll watch it on the next run. But it's kind of long at the same point, and I kind of just want to get into another one. Run it back. All right. New seed. Install. Ooh, I should ask if there's a way to get a way to launch the game from the randomizer. So I don't have to like open up Steam too. I'm lazy. Or like an install and play game button. Ooh. That would be fancy. All right. Gotta wipe my brain of all the settings and things we just had in that last run. Just get it out. Just don't even think about it. Blank slate, blank slate. All right. Yeah, if you mean like these survival things, yeah, it's just fucking annoying. Okay. So we can do a little faster than 140. See what kind of seed we get, though.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
I really should, like, keep track of all my times and then keep track of, well, I kind of do keep track of all my times. But keep track of how often I can skip the quest line, the keycard quest line. Oh my god, neuromods are fucking popping. Oh, Oh, this is the exact opposite of the other seed. Sheesh. Alright, what do we got? Hacking 2, 3. 1's not too expensive. 4 is way out there. Repairs. Okay, repairs pretty cheap. Mobility 2. Oh my god, for 1? Give me this. Woo! Alright, I'm liking this one so much better. Mobility 2 from the start? That's popping. Let's check out the Typhon abilities real quick. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Nope. That's 4. Regen 2's 4. Super thermal. Oh my god. Yeah. So hacking, leverage, and repair are based on the tier. So if it says it needs hacking 1, you have to have hacking 1. If it's 2, you have to have 2. If you just have 2 and you don't have 1, you can't do hacking 1.
You gave them some hope, even if it's brief.
So like, if you buy hacking 4, that doesn't get you access to all of the hacks in the game, unfortunately.
Your brother is only stunned, though obviously once you activate the self-destruct, the point is moot.
Moot. Glue cannon. Glue cannon's not super important now that I have mobility. Oh my god, mobility 2 is so good. Okay, mimic. Oh my god, dude, mimics have neuromods too.
Grant you access to the main lift and all the labs.
Sheesh.
For your sake, I'll be fine.
What is that? Trash. Guts. Oh my god, guts. Yo, Shortcat with the raid. Welcome on, everybody. The start of a Prey randomizer run. If you've not seen Prey randomizer before, it is fucking crazy. And so much fun. We have a pretty decent looking seed at the moment. We'll see how the ship connects up though. Hope you had a good stream. Everything went well. Yo, Looney, what's up?
Warning, concussion detected.
If you're curious about this randomizer mod, you can do exclamation rando for more. Oh, the neuro mods are just juicing today. Oh, I love it. Alright, what do we got? Oh, what do we got? Psychotronics. Yeah, I need the scope. Okay. See what's on the other end. Anonymous wolf. Boy. Oh, okay. That's not gonna shock me.
Feel? Do you remember?
What do you got for me, buddy? An apple.
Been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks.
An apple a day keeps the Typhon away.
Tests are only a few days long. You have authorization to work at the station, Dr. Igwe, and manufacture anything that will assist Morgan in containing the Typhon.
I don't have a great way to deal with enemies at the moment. Besides running, that is a fucking nightmare. Oh, I take it back. This is a terrible seed. Oh no. This is so bad. This is the worst. Ah. Nightmares have a like 3% chance of spawning, and they are super deadly.
Operator.
Woo!
January.
Eat that food.
But operator.
Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Check the trauma center for supplies.
Oh, let's hope the only one we find is down there. So luckily, I never need to go down there again, and he cannot get up.
Enough. I'm coming up.
That's malfunctioning.
It's the only way to stop the Typhon without destroying everything we've been working toward. It's distracting if I have to keep checking on you. Well,
That's down 2, okay.
wouldn't listen to me. Danielle, what do you say? That's right, there's too much Typhon technology in your head, Morgan. You're not human enough anymore. I know. Wait until you see what's on the inside.
There is no one else alive on the station who can pilot the shuttle.
Alex's office is in the harbor.
Recycle. No, it's an EP.
I'll contact you again later. Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise.
Okay, what do we got?
No way around it.
Lobby. No.
Let's talk about the backup.
No.
Morgan, the plan for the... It's over.
The reason I'm not going to the lobby is there's a chance you can skip the quest line that gets you the general access key card.
That part of you is still in there.
But I need to like open up other stuff first.
Well done finding Chief Show. You've got what you need to get into deep storage. Morgan, be cautious.
I do, but I don't really have any real quick way to kill him.
Permit you to activate the self-destruct.
It's also not like super important because I have mobility too.
Correct, Chief Ilyushin. There are no other
Everything else is so cheap. I'll kill this guy.
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu, circa January 12th, 2035. Your brother created me to ensure his objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
The truth is discomforting. Every neuromod produced by TranStar contains exotic materials derived from a mimic. The apartment complex is locked down. Try the balcony. But that's...
You know, back in Guts, we're gonna go check the other entrance, open that up, and then go down the way. So we already have the psychoscope, which is great. There's really 2 things I need at this point, besides potentially the general access keycard, and that is the psychoscope, which we have, and we need to go turn on power plant. Or the reactor and power plant are the 2 things I got to do.
Warning. Suit integrity compromised.
There's a magnetosphere around Talos 1 that keeps...
What's happening?
Don't let them do this to you.
I wonder if it would have been smarter to check the other end first and then do this. Probably.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you're referring to the Typhon infestation of Talos 1, Dr. Igwe, you are correct. You are one of the few survivors.
Ouchies.
Your concerns have proven to be correct. Nice work. The lift is responding again. I can't predict what would happen if you scanned the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Alex can't be trusted. That fact, and your own self-preservation are what inform my directive to help you escape.
Yeah, it's some pretty sweet lines you can hear that never got taken out. Okay,
Sorry,
operators
Morgan.
aren't super
I won't
good.
relinquish control of the terminal. Beautiful. But we're not sure what its purpose is. The station is overrun with Typhon. People are dead because of his decisions. Chief Elazar would have agreed, I think,
Ooh,
as
shotgun.
long as she
Nice.
wasn't still aboard, which she isn't
Broken.
anymore.
I think every room I check is just making the percentage that we need general access keycard higher and higher. think it's just gonna be a thing I gotta do. Is that open? It is. Sweet. Oh, shit. Alright, how many do I have? 11 and mobility 1. Could actually buy it, but it's just not really worth it.
Warning. Suit integrity compromised.
I think there are very, very few chances at the moment that I don't need the key card. Life support? Okay. See if the elevator's flipped. Doesn't matter if we spawn at the bottom this time around. So we have mobility 2 and we have glue. Alright, what do phantoms have for me? Alright, neuromods are just super, super common in this run for whatever reason. Not gonna complain against it. Not at all. I don't know if that's broken or not. Alright, let me see what this is and then we'll go check the elevator. Shuttle bay. Okay. I really need to hope that this is flipped. We have access to the elevator. That would be pretty nice. Shuttle base probably going to lead the Arboretum or back into the lobby. Oh, okay. It is flipped, and we have a mimic. Nice.
Significant probability of success. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well.
Awesome, that's really nice.
Are highly developed and
okay. So the only way we need the key card is if at the bottom of the lobby is the bridge or power plant, which are both still very likely to be there. We have one connection in Guts, and we have a connection in Arboretum to discover. Then one more in Lobby. It really depends on where this goes.
Vital signs critical. Please submit a crash report.
Oh, that's broken legs. Yeah, I forgot I don't have propulsion. Morgan? You alive? Nope. I should also check this room.
1.
Yeah, if I'm here, I just drop off in the front.
Morgan? Morgan?
Check that. Morgan?
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 That's funny.
Please submit a crash report.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Arboretum. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. the spawn. Ow. Really big ows. I don't think we have a working recycler. If there's any run that's gonna have a neuromod tree, it's gonna be this one, right? There's no way there's not a neuromod tree in the greenhouse. I really don't need to come up here, but... And we got trash. Oh my god, the suit repair kits. We are juiced on suit repair kits. Oh my god. Banana trees are plant stems, just junk. Yo, anybody want a suit repair kit? Trash. Oh, a soda pop tree. Yeah, no neuromod tree. Damn. Hate to see it. Go. One day. One of these days. Really? Yeah, it's one of those things you just have to like not think about at all. Like, why are there just so many neuromods all over the place, everywhere? Oh, medkit. Oh, did I really split the stack? Oh my god, fucking... Do you have hardware labs? Okay. Interesting. Oh no. Goddamn poltergeist. Goddamn poltergeist doesn't want to leave me alone. Okay, let's go see what this is. Power plant would be real nice. Let's bridge. Okay. I'm just gonna go on the assumption that that terminal's never needing hack. So I think it's pretty much guaranteed unless the last part in Guts goes to reactor that we need the key card. Means we're gonna need that, we're gonna need these. Take those noodles. Nice. Ouchies. I definitely need all these suit repair kits I have. Siphon lore, anti-rad. Alright, I could have come down that way. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. Trash. What we got in here? Freight wires, shotgun shell, fab plan. I don't really care care about opening upgrade kit. Food's a little sparse on this one. Usually how it goes. Okay. Go see what's accessible through the lobby door. This could also be power plant here. We have a 66% chance.
Please confirm.
Of not needing the keycard at the moment. There's what's at the bottom of the lobby, what's up here, and then what's in
If
guts.
someone had made you, then I suppose your truest self would be the one that fulfills.
This goes to guts, then it's rip.
Your brother is correct.
Power plant A, okay, we don't need it. So the bottom of lobby goes to guts then. Cool. Another one where we don't need the key card. Sheesh. I might go to the lobby anyways. No. There's no reason to do that. I go to the office to get some supplies, but with this seed and neuromods being so prevalent, it's really not an issue. Ow, my legs. We might not even have to go in the hardware labs for extra loot. Oh, is that a side hypo? Wow. That's probably the most useful I've seen a flower be. I don't know what that is. It's something. It's definitely something. I think the biggest thing at the moment is finding a working fabricator. That is not the one in Arboretum. Honestly, the hardware labs is a pretty good bet for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that medkit. This one's really annoying to get to. If I can help it, I don't want to come back here. Is that really not? No, it's the one you can't use. That whole area gets like shut down. Actually, I can go ahead and recycle. I could probably just buy. Oh, how much was repair? Might just be able to repair it this run. Usually it's like off the table. Repair one. Oh, fucking definitely. You take one, right? Okay. I'll probably just do that. That's 12. Okay. I have 28 neuromods. Holy shit. I'm just spending some.
They're in! Look up!
I didn't realize I'd gotten up to so much.
Heading there now. I can lock myself in.
I knew I had a lot. I didn't realize I had 28.
I doubt the Typhon are just going to keep building it indefinitely. It must have some end purpose.
Position interrupted. Bovine.
Bovine. Oh, there's stuff in the cabinet? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was stuff in there.
Systems restored.
Did I have anti-rads? I don't remember. I know last one I had stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Atmosphere conditions. Systems restored. Voice identification required. Rendezvous. 7. Photovoltaic rings. Offline. 1.
It was here 1 minute. Now? What are you saying? They eat other minds?
Please tell me I have anti-rads. I do not. I think I had the fabrication plans for him. Oh, there's a neuromod? Wait. Let me get over there. Now, let me just go ahead and buy repair one. Yeah. It's a bold play, but I'm gonna do it. One kind of bold and adventurous. I really want these anti-rads. I really want them. Oh, I could have just used them straight there. Oops.
Going to have to fix it yourself. Or find a replacement if we're that lucky. I'll stay here until you get back. And see if I can make use of your fabricator to even the odds here. Morgan found out.
Until now. All the more reason to preserve everything we've accomplished.
We're safe in here for the moment. Do what you can for anyone else still out there, and maybe we can salvage this. Should meet my mother.
So now we have repair one. Fabricator's not really an issue. It's great.
January's been
Or
showing
the
me
end
around,
game.
telling me, well, everything. I figured you came back because you're evil.
Top secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans
Morgan?
and Soviets working together on a research facility named Kletka. Kletka, Russian for cage, produces the skeleton and core emergency.
Kletka. Wow, now I know how to say cage. Nick Klekla. I already forgot how to say it. Whee! Alrighty. So now we can go back to Arboretum. Okay. So if we go to Arboretum and we need hacking for the computer, we're just going to dip in the hardware labs and pick up like fucking 50 neuromods in a minute. I cannot believe I grabbed that.
Try to relax.
Only problem is I've kind of forgotten the ship layout already. Shuttle bay is connected to the hip bone, connected to the shin bone.
It's dead.
No, the wrong key.
Full thickness burns. Recommend debridement. Administer regional.
Alright. No hacking for. No hacking for. Shit.
Those people report to me, Malia.
Yeah. I shouldn't have bought repair when I did. Yeah, it's, of course it's the one way over there. I just want to know how many I need. I don't feel like doing quick maths. Alright, we need 6.
I have to lock you in this time.
That is fine.
The situation here. I suppose it was inevitable.
I can pop in hardware labs and get it super quick.
Populated his entire crew with customized operators.
What?
He made the mistake of hanging his...
I had recyclers. I don't have any recycling grenades?
Morgan, we're ready. Rig the main con terminal to trigger the null wave device.
Alright, we got 2. We need 4 more. Will we leave here by 35 minutes? In 4 minutes, can we find 4 neuromods? I would assume we're going to find them almost instantaneously. I would have to imagine. Give me that stun gun, though. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Can't find anything. Oh, they don't exist. I will absolutely take those Typhon Lures. Thank you. We need 3 more. Wow, that was really unfortunate amount of loot right there. What the fuck? Out of bounds randomizer? I mean, just like really going for a good time is just not ever going to be great in this. Alright, we need 1 more.
They are NCN9 black box operators. Rescue is not among their list of commands.
So even if you clipped out of bounds, you're not guaranteed that what you're clipping down to is gonna be any. Oh, it's a nightmare. Woo! Any place you actually want to go. I'm gonna check this real quick. We got our neuromods though. Is that 2 nightmares this run? Yeah, because I had 1 in psychotronics. Sweet. Yep, leaving in about half the time I gave myself. Sort of. I think doing out of bounds would be kind of interesting because you might have to find clips. Oh, there's another nightmare. Jesus Christ. It's 3 this run? A 3% chance for 1 to spawn. What the fuck? Typhon Lore. Alright, get through here, please. Yeah, maybe you don't do the general access key card, but you might find a clip down to the old psychotronics. Is that a shotgun? You could do the out of bounds climb up the back of the elevator shaft up the Arboretum to find out what that is. It is a shotgun. Whoa.
Alex just has to grow a pair and commit. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something knows what you've forgotten. I know there is. I know you know what I'm talking about. but it sees me. It will soon.
I didn't realize Bridge is vanilla spawned. It's good for endgame, I guess. Well, not really.
But they'll know they exist because of the things we
Psychotronics isn't
well,
guts.
That's exactly what Alex did.
Go on. It's yours.
October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways.
Mr. Hale, there's been a change in your flight plan.
Release.
I'm sending new coordinates along with the route you're to take.
One of Station's best scientists, introvert.
I've really forgotten
knows about
the map for this one.
Loyal to Alex, believes your brother and Typhon can save his career. The people that come after us will be smarter, stronger, immortal. They can judge us if they want, or simulated ones.
If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister scan data. The labs will open. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Did I go through cargo bay at all? I don't think I did. I think I know where it's at though.
All I want is to have my sister back so we can finish.
I think I remember it for the most part.
I lost my sister. Don't forget to wear your suit.
The only reason it's really important at this point is knowing where Psychotronics and Shuttle Bay are.
So.
And possibly Neuromod Division, but
don't overthink it.
That's an easy one to remember.
Walk you through the process. You're in good hands. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. Welcome, everyone. 8,000 neuromods.
Woohoo!
Sharing skills, abilities, improving the quality of life. I'm sending you the code to my grav shaft. Assuming it still works. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
I don't know. Well, goodbye, sure. Oh, Gen 1? Hells yeah. God, Propulsion Gen 1's so nice.
I'll need repairs.
The nightmare caught up to me. Shit. That bastard. I don't even know if this other stuff's like really important.
Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Well, I think it meant more than like 8,000 for how many other people are on the ship is a lot of neuromods to go through. Not so much the cost of it.
Good thinking. You'll be ready for a medical emergency. Good idea. Keep your equipment in working condition. But you made an exception. I'm not sure if that makes you responsible now. Wait, the data vault module you're in was designed to detach from the station. He's trying to slow you down, Morgan, and putting everyone at risk in the process.
And there's quite a few people on the ship, but you know, I don't think it's astronomical. You know, probably 100, 200, somewhere in there.
Hello, Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an
Even if it's like 200, you know, it's still
operators aboard Telos 1.
like 40 per person.
None of them are like
It's
me.
pretty.
This is it. Either you destroy Talos 1, or that creature destroys us.
You're not what they say.
Can you hear us? Rejecting the new cell, biting them up like an antivirus.
Proceeds from neuromods definitely didn't fund the ship. They
The bridge between
found out about neuromods on the ship.
I need to know if you see us.
Immortality.
See us. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot. I want you to keep an eye on Annalise Gallegos. Where she goes, the house she keeps, visitors. I'm surprised that you primed the arming case. Perhaps you see that as a precaution, but I assure you it won't be necessary. No way.
Alright, let's go back up. We're at 41. I feel like this had a really good shot at beating my fastest time yet, which is like a 109 something.
Shoot me, but you won't be able to stop what's coming.
We'll see.
Hey, Morgan, wake up.
Woo!
Daylight.
This nightmare is a fucking pain in the ass, though.
Plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars. Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. That's what this is all about, Morgan. Take my hand if you do.
Take my
Rest of us
hand.
should get away with a mild headache.
Makes no difference to me, as long as I'm still flying the shuttle. I'll give you to the count of 10 to leave the shuttle bay. Turn around, on your knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10.
Whoa, he's so good at counting.
Watch out.
Ow, leave me alone.
Started stealing neuromods, fabrication plans, selling them to TranStar rivals. Escape pods, can you get to us?
First his wife, now him. Usually it's the other way around.
Permission to release?
Yeah, this is shuttle bay. Sweet. Dolls operators beat a nightmare? Probably not.
Started stealing
The tests,
Okay.
they changed you. Not a lot at first.
Gotta love when this happens. So the ship didn't spawn in. Exiting, coming back in. Since we're down here, I think I might have enough for remote manipulation. Not like it's super important. This is kind of a fun trick to do. We have 4. No, I did not. I need. Oh, wait, no, I do. I really like this trick.
No, nothing that interferes with memory formation.
Morgan? There we go.
It's too late
Morgan?
to stick our heads in the sand.
This guy.
We're committed now. Braves, don't do anything drastic. You know me. You know I always have a contingency plan. You were so driven in the beginning, but you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. Morgan, don't listen to that guy. He's an asshole. Older version of you is a lot more interesting. I would like
It was this being pulled out, this jetway.
now, you should sit tight.
So we used remote manipulation for.
Morgan, help! Please, help me! Acting like they are. Manifesting the same abilities. Remarkable. Also, I hope you have not killed Dull, as his arrival may work to our advantage. Please, whatever you do, don't open the door.
Alright, data, audio logs.
Oh, I don't have a helmet.
There's a number of responses I could make to this, Chief Ilyushin. But we are pressed for time, and Dr. Igwe is already showing signs of anxiety and disorientation.
You got here too
Trust
fast.
the plan you made. Fabricate your arming key, take Alex's, then destroy Talos 1. Take the lift if you need to move quickly between the 3 main decks on Talos 1. Redundant backup servers are stored in modules that eject in the event of a catastrophic failure.
Missing some scan data.
Ideal site would be in the Neuromod division.
Your brother. It's a microphone.
Alright, skip it again.
Ideal site would be in the Neuromod division.
Deep store.
Your brother.
Oh no.
He likes a microphone. A spotlight. He can't resist.
Hardware labs. Oh, okay.
Ideal site would be psychotronics. Go ahead. Ideal site would be the trauma center.
I explained the situation to them. They were impressed by your initiative. And happy for you to come back with me.
Of course.
Forgot you could spawn in hardware labs? Okay. Well, that makes things really easy then, because it's right here. It should be pretty quick to get through.
Ideal site would be in
Kill her. Last warning, Morgan. Your window to leave aboard this shuttle is closing fast. If you're bored, I'm sure there are plenty of Typhon left to kill. I need you to die now.
Why are you guarding this, Mr. Man? Mr. Nightmare Man? Also, how did you manage to get in here? I feel like this is going to be my fastest seed ever. I don't think it's going to take me 22 minutes to beat the rest of this with where things are spawned. Do that. He has a few different spawn points. That part's actually just in the game normally. It's not a rando thing.
Negative. The encryption. Trivial, but another user is employing countermeasures against me.
Is he still alive, really?
Kill phrase. Navarre. Orange Delilah.
Go away.
Fine. I'll do it myself. Good. Send me your report at the end of the week. Once you start the test, just do whatever.
No Casper there. Nah, every run I do is a new seed. Running the same seed would be pretty boring. We generate a new one between runs.
Adrenaline and another dose of Morgan's cell lines.
This place is so scary right now. I don't know where that nightmare is, but I don't want to find him. With these runs, the thing is not... I mean, the time is a thing I care about per seed. Do this real quick. But it's not like I care to get like the fastest seed ever, right?
Yes. That would be ridiculous.
It would be ridiculous.
Soldier to the end.
Where'd Dog go? Oh, there he is. Oh, I didn't heal. Shit. It's more about the challenges, figuring out what I need to do and getting through it. It's the more important thing. I got dulled. Oh, God. Oh, put me down here. God damn it.
Adrenaline. Of Morgan's cell lines.
Tell her to move her.
What?
Now hold on.
Some people will never understand or condone what you can do.
There's nothing left to talk about.
You sure? Okay. I was gonna let him finish talking, but he didn't want to. He was done talking. Okay, let's do this. I should have taken the other way. Wait, I have glue. Take this down to life support. We'll see. I think life support's a little bit closer to guts than this is.
You're making a mistake. Morgan, are you all right?
Yeah, this could be a mistake.
There's nothing in the research. Normally the command to jettison is given externally, but the schematics show a trigger.
Do I have stuff that gives me psi back? That's health, health, health. Oh, no, it's all health. Fucking. Oh, I have a way around this.
Side as well.
Yeah, okay.
With humans, the signal barely registers. The Typhon make a strong ripple by comparison.
So we're gonna have to fight something here. If it's something strong, this is gonna really suck. Hope for a mimic or a phantom. Mimic, hey! Thank you. Give me those star mods. Oh, this way. Life support, go down the elevator. Oh, I really wanted this to be under an hour, but I don't think it's going to be. There is the potential, but
Medication. It's up to you if you want to help her. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
it's gonna be like slightly over. That's fine. So all I have to do is get the Psychotronics, make the thing, which we can repair. The fabricator. Put it on there. Then go to the lobby, take the elevator back up to Arboretum, and then run to bridge and be done. So it's like really close to being done. It should beat my 109. I don't think it's under an hour though. And hopefully I didn't get lost going somewhere. Okay, guts.
Warning. Suit integrity compromised.
No, okay. Thought I was being dumb for a second. Yeah, yep. This is exactly what I wanted. Excuse me, coming through. Man, going for a sub one, coming through. Ah, 4 minutes. Nah, I don't think there's any shot. If I didn't die at all and have to run back through that, maybe. My favorite speedrun to watch? I don't really watch speedruns, to be honest with you.
Concussion detected.
I know, it's surprising. I actually do end up watching a lot of Ocarina of Time randomizer races. Just because I like the on-the-fly routing stuff. Okay, we got the good side too, so I'm not doubling back. I wouldn't say it's my favorite to watch, it's probably just the one I watch the most. Inadvertently. I don't know. Like, if it's a game I run, then it's like I'd just rather be running it than watching it. And if it's not a game I run, then I'm probably not interested in it.
I'm in the ICU!
Oh, I don't have organic? Oh, no. Please tell me I have enough to... Okay. We might be fine. Okay. Is that enough? Oh my god, if this game's not down to not having... Okay. Scary. Scary.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Morgan, don't listen to her. She's an asshole. The older version of you is a lot more interesting.
I want to say this goes straight to lobby from the end of psychotronics. If it does, ooh, it's going to be real close. I think that goes to lobby. Oh, 2 minutes. This is gonna be real close. If it's the shuttle bay entrance, that would be really nice.
Well, I never intended to harm any of you. Believe me, quite the opposite.
It's the one in the bottom. I don't think there's any chance in hell I get this.
That's where you stash the drive that has the...
Now sometimes this is lobby and sometimes this is Talos 1 lobby. I don't remember exactly the difference. I think this means it's the shuttle bay entrance. I think if it just says lobby, it's Psychotronics entrance. I think it's the difference. Minute,
So I can serve you better next time. Looks like you've had a rough. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Is it flipped?
Please fill out a patient.
Was it flipped? I don't remember. I might have just made a mistake. I think it was, because that got there really fast. If I took that down to life support. Well, shit. We're gonna find out. It's not sub 1 either way. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Even if that was Arboretum, I could not have made it over there in time. Damn. Slightly over. Yeah, if I didn't die to fucking doll. Oh, Sag. I cut through the room, jump up through the waterfall, run over, and we're done. I don't know if this is under 101 now. No, throw it in the trash.
Suit integrity.
Oh, right. Forgot about this shit. It's good to know in the future about the Talos 1 lobby versus just the lobby door. That's something I didn't really notice until now, though. On 132. Damn. Yep, still my fastest seat ever. By like 8 minutes. Pretty nice. Yeah. Minute and a half, definitely from dull.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time.
Damn you, doll.
It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Like, buying repair when I did was kind of memey. But it kind of paid off in the end. Definitely probably would have done that again. I might have held off on buying it until after the hack, but I would have gone in hardware labs regardless. I probably would have just had to gone back for it.
Just one more to go.
Oh, it's so loud.
Knew you could handle
I can do exclamation random for more information.
Our father warned me not to stay.
Pretty much everything,
I was
though.
surprised when Alex began to show
why is
up
it
to
so
your
loud?
test personally. Yet he always greeted you the exact same way.
Oh, God.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal.
Speaking of which, music and dialogue lines are randomized.
And I'll follow you up and we can meet in your office.
So loud.
They should send someone, shouldn't they? From Earthside?
Oh my god, please! Morgan! Don't! There's no need!
We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
Don't worry,
Awkward
there's
ride
no
home
trick.
achievement? I'm
Just
not
a
sure what
gift
that
from
one is.
the big
You smoke?
I know the test.
Wasn't the best idea? No, it's great, except for here.
Are you okay? You
So spooky.
disoriented, and your pupils look strange.
The Typhon will be back one day.
The cost was worth it, both in lives and the unification of the region. Log entry. Chief Elazar. I and 5 of my officers, plus 1 civilian, are sealed in the cargo bay.
There's something over there.
So, I hear your words, sense some judgment, trying to pay attention. And if you manage to get back inside, remember, you owe me. Kill the son of a bitch who hurt Abby, or I swear to God I'll haunt you. Just a sec.
That's so spooky.
Make sure he doesn't get away. Get to deep storage. I'll try to help you out from here.
No, not there. They would have been deleted. Dahl, memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders.
I would never harm you, Morgan. Never.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time.
Hey, I forgot to mention, the crew might seem a little tense when you come in. Everyone's been putting in extra hours. Morgan, it's Dahl. Is it in the Arboretum? Hurry! You used to sneak into my room when we were kids, hack into my computer. I still remember when you ruined my Galactic Conquistador save files. Dahl!
Whoa.
I'm sure you can hear me. That trick you pulled in the power plant killed the station's magnetic shielding. I have to admit.
I'm killing. This music's way too spooky not to kill. Oh my god. Oh my you guys can't see what's to my webcam. Total campaign time 1 hour 0 minutes. Pew, fucking flat. Nice. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it on that one. Squeezed in 2 rando runs. Fun. They're always fun to do. Probably won't be able to squeeze any tomorrow in because we'll be starting Rise of the Tomb Raider, our casual playthrough through that, since we finished up Tomb Raider 2013 earlier, which those VODs will start going up on YouTube tomorrow. We'll start Rise tomorrow. We might be able to squeeze some in on Friday, and if not, either Saturday or Sunday, I want to do some more challenge randomizer runs, which seems odd because they're already randomized, but I have like 2 crazy ideas for possibly 3 crazy ideas for some extra challenges we can do in this that I want to see if I can get through. But these are still a lot of fun just to kind of wrap up the night on. And definitely enjoying them. So if we can get a little bit more ship connectivity randomization, that'd be even cooler. So it would change things up a lot more. Because I think the most fascinating part about this, or any randomizer, is always kind of having like a very unique seed. And I won't say all the seeds I've had so far aren't unique, because they have been. And they will continue to be that way, but you get a lot of very similar kind of things you have to do or route around. And like we can completely take out all of deep storage, all of crew quarters. At the moment, we're kind of taking out all of the general access keycard quest line. Like we're routing out more and more, so it's like becoming a lot more linear. It's just, do you go back through guts or do you take the elevator, sort of thing. So getting those few extra things potentially randomized would be cool. Mix it up quite a bit. We'll have to deal with that in the future. If you're looking to watch some more randomizer runs, I do have the 10 runs I've done in the past already up on YouTube. 2 of them are published, and the rest are on a unlisted playlist. So you just go to playlist, and you can find all 10 runs there. And then I'll get the 2 runs we did tonight up there, so you can watch 11 and 12. See all the fun goodness. Yada yada. But yeah. Stream tomorrow is probably primarily just gonna be starting Rise of the Tomb Raider, putting in another like 7-8 hours there. And then wrap that up on Friday, maybe squeeze in some rando stuff, and then who knows over the weekend. Who knows? Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being cool. Fortunately, we had that little hiccup with the internet going out earlier, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes life just happens. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. If you're not already in the Discord, you can hop in there. Keep the fun going. Talk with plenty of other cool people. We have movie nights every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you want to come watch Tomb Raider with us on this coming Monday, you can hop in there and do so. And yeah, that's it. I guess that's all I got. See you guys. Good night.